What's up? Welcome to another episode of Aspie with Attitude. My name is David, I am 40 years old from Melbourne, Australia, and this is going to be my 94th episode, let alone my 4th video upload for 2020. And I can tell you what, since the start of 2020, I had a handful of amazing ideas that would make us feel like they're actually in the 21st century. And I'll discuss what my ideas are later in this video. So first off, I would like to discuss ideas that autistic genius could ever come up with. It all starts back in episode 69. I did talk about Nikola Tesla, the genius ideas that Tesla had with wireless free energy. Well, Tesla did engineer the idea of wireless free energy towards the end of the 19th century. Well, since we're now in 2020, coal-fueled power stations are still being used in most areas across the world. If we went with Nikola Tesla's genius ideas of free wireless energy, the year 2020 would be alien to us. As in 2020, there's no such thing as free wireless energy, and we deem this to be very impossible and that it cannot be done without Nikola Tesla being around. And also, I did mention that Nikola Tesla was somewhere on the autism spectrum back in episode 69. Being on the autism spectrum, there's always misconceptions that Aspies are fools, and later proven that people on the autistic spectrum may be smarter than those who are neurotypical. It was Laurent Mottron, a psychiatrist from University of Montreal in Canada, had studied autism for decades, which means learning from real autistic dudes like me and other autistic people around us, as I've mentioned back in episode 72. It was in 2011, Mottron found that Aspies concentrated more on their brain resources on visual processing. In 2009, Mottron showed autistic people are up to 40% faster at problem solving. And I believe that from my experience being on the autism spectrum and being such an Aspie, it's all about using different thought processes. And the thought process I use is thinking in pictures. People who are autistic can be hyper-focused on an idea. This could be achieved by thinking in pictures. It's quite possible that Nikola Tesla had thought in pictures to make most of his inventions work and his ideas more explainable, like the free wireless energy as he proposed. On the other hand, another autistic genius, Albert Einstein, most likely used mathematical formulas as his thought process. Now, in this photo of Albert Einstein, all I see in his thoughts illustrated on the blackboard in all in chalk is just numbers and formulas. There's no written context explaining his thoughts using words or sentences, and it's like Albert Einstein had used numbers instead of words to illustrate his thoughts, which happened to be photographed, and those were probably Albert Einstein's Aspie superpowers of his times, that when he was alive. And the idea that I really want to discuss is about the 2019 and the 2020 Australian bushfires. I just wanted to suggest the bushfire victim who lost their homes to maybe live in a 3D printed houses. And this is like how NASA planned 3D printed homes to be built on the Moon and Mars. Something like buildings built around Sedona in Arizona, USA, or was seen in the 1960s animated cartoon sitcom called The Flintstones. I had found this idea from that YouTube video about Earthships, and I'll leave a link down below in the description to explain what exactly Earthships are. Please follow this link if you're curious to know. and I even had a mini slideshow just to show an example what earthships are. Well, it's safe to doubt that the Australian bushfire victims won't be interested in rebuilding homes like this, even like Luke Skywalker's childhood home on a Star Wars planet called Tatooine. Well, this would require neurotypical thinking in such a short time. Maybe it could take about 5, 6, 7 or 8 years worth of architectural planning to make this idea come true. And even please comment down below if you think this was a great idea. And I may suggest that a lot of the neurotypical Australian bushfire victims would rather go back into the same homes, just like if we're still living in the 20th century. Well, thinking pictures for rebuilding burnt out Australian towns in bushfire ravaged areas won't do in such a very short time. This is just an idea I wanted to mention in this whole video context. I'd like to also talk about bringing back the woolly mammoths, as I saw in the YouTube video. And I know that Harvard University and North Carolina University has been onto the task of bringing woolly mammoths back to life, since there's just so much dry grass rotting on the Russian tundra that could also cause global warming. And it's just up to whether if environmental experts would think it's necessary to bring back the woolly mammoth and the Asian elephant hybrids to be able to survive the harsh Russian winters like the muskox would. And please leave in the comments down below if you want me to talk more about my ideas about bringing back the woolly mammoths and the elephants in future to come. And how is though? Please don't forget to subscribe, use the notification bell, and please like and share my videos around if you're really enjoying my video content. And I've also trying to aim to get like 500 subscribers by the time when I get to my 100th upload. Right now, you're only just watching my 94th upload for Aspie with Attitude. Now, before I sign off though, it's time to load that fidget spinner right on top of my nose. And I would like to say, I hope you really enjoyed this video content from Aspie with Attitude. See you next time. I'd like to say, peace and respect.